Hey everybody, what up? What's going on? How's everybody's week going? BJ Wilder with you for some Star Trek Online, or Star Trek Online Wednesday, finally back here once again. Started getting back on track with all our streams and stuff, which is nice this week. Week of vacation and a week of just recovering from vacation and work and getting back into the grind of work and that nonsense that entails. Gonna do some Romulan stuff today. Felt Romulan today. Julan True, yes, to you too, sir. Julan True. God. Alright, good. We're good. Alright, Alright. Yeah. Borg, eh? Have anything that I, buy the stew. Yeah, let's throw that in there. What else we got here? Trixie and Bubble Juice. Let's go throw that in there. Arch Hypo, yada yada yada. Okay. Oh, there's our Ryzen mini board. Summer event is going on, but I'm not in the mood for the summer event, really. Okay.
Daddy, did I tell you zoo game?
I'm not doing the zoo game today, Abs. It's not time to do the zoo game.
You just do the zoo game now.
I'm not going to do the zoo game now because I have no need to do the zoo game right now, okay?
Do it after this.
Okay, I will do it after this, I promise.
What game is this called?
This is Star Trek.
How do you play it?
And here we go already within was it not even 5 minutes yet?
Come up.
Not even 5 minutes yet.
Come up.
Oops. Why don't you go hang out with your sister for a while?
You be...
I'd like to have at least one stream with some peace and quiet. Okay, let's
You played this game before.
Yes, I've played this game before.
The white arrow,
Temporal defense.
the blue
Assignment
Daddy,
officer.
the blue arrows is you.
Yeah, the blue arrows is me, Abs. That's what I thought. Okay. I think I want to go this way.
The big blue arrow is you.
Yeah. That guy actually got beamed up to my ship, but let's go see what the assignment officer has for me.
This is Star Trek.
Yes, this is Star Trek, Abs. This is Star Trek. Okay, this is just informative. Okay. Okay. I guess that's it. I guess we just need to beam back to the ship. And go to Khitomer. I think that's part of the Klingon War, if I'm not mistaken. Secrets is the Rise of Discovery, if I'm not mistaken, too. Well, let's see here. If I can remember which one is the story. No, I don't need that. Can never remember this stuff because I only use it on the... Why did I just do that again? Victory is life. Where is it? That's not it.
When are we going to the water park again?
I have no idea, Abs.
I don't have to go in the big tubes.
Don't worry. We're not even going, Abs. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's where we're
going. Don't even think about it, Abs. It's a long ways off, Abs. All right, let's beam to the ship. Beam up.
That what game you were playing?
Yeah, it's the game I'm playing. Now, I don't need to enter the flotilla, actually. Oh, you know what? That's, I did rearrange HUD here. I did want to do this. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh. All right, let's see. Khitomer Conference. Secrets. Go to Romulan new command. There we go. Here we go. From the ashes. Explore the flotilla, the helix. Crossroads, Gasco Blues. Search for new Romulus. Turning point. Alright, this is what we want to do. Turning point. Okay. So let's return new Romulus. Select fully. Okay. Right, access to a free ship. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, do I have to go to the shuttle bay? Oh, do I have to go back in and go to the shuttle bay? All right, let's go ahead and enter the flotilla then.
You're not even close to being done.
No, I'm not even close to being done, Ab, so don't even ask. Do not even ask.
You just came down here.
Yeah, I just came down here for some peace and quiet, Abs. For some peace and quiet. And to be able to get some of my streaming work done.
When it's time to be done, it'll be almost.
How about you just stop talking for now, okay?
I can talk when we get back upstairs.
Yeah, you can talk when we get back upstairs. How's that?
I can talk anytime when we go back upstairs.
New Romulus, okay. Okay, flotilla. So I guess that's where I want to go then. Because I don't see a shuttle bay here anywhere. But I don't have... Admiral Karekrek. Command Center, New Romulus. I mean, why wouldn't I just take my own ship there? Alright, you know, I'm just going to take my ship there and see what happens. Well, just see what happens.
That's where you're taking your ship. That's how long you have to do. You have to do 8 streams.
How about you just sit in silence and watch what I do, Abs, okay? Just watch.
Whoa. Didn't know it.
New Romulus. There we go. Not that I would want to give up my little classic bird of prey here, but we'll see what we've got, eh?
Number 5, number 6, number nothing is Philip and
Well, we just crashed into New Romulus. Apparently we can't land at New Romulus. Okay. So I guess we're going back to the flotilla then. Why do they have to make stuff so difficult?
That's how long you'll be.
I'll be as long as it takes me to get done doing what I want to do today, Abs. That's all.
Now you just want to play this game.
Yeah, I would like to play in peace and quiet, Abs.
When you do loud and quiet. You do this new game in a minute.
Abs, stop. Okay? I'm in no mood. I've had a long day at work. I just want some quiet now, okay? If you want to talk, go upstairs and talk to Aaron. Oh, look at this. Who are you? Commander Temmer. Where are we? Oh, area map. I don't believe I've ever been up here. That's the turbo lift. So that's everything that's up here. Okay. Can't go that way.
Greetings. I hope all is going well with you.
Turning point. Oh.
Datan will need your assistance on Khitomer.
Greetings. I hope all is going well with you.
Okay, turning point. Okay, so we gotta go to Khitomer. That's turning point. Right, turning point is the one. Right, yeah, turning point is the one. So we'll do turning point next. Shuttle bay over here. Ship logistics. Ship vendor. All right, I am dazed and confused here. Okay. Oh, okay. Be careful so you don't fall down, okay? Just sit there. There you go. Alright, so I gotta do the next quest. Okay. Alright, so let's go to Khitomer then. Alright. I'll just, I'll keep this up just in case I need it again. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's just go ahead and, go to turning point here. You get down? Okay. Oh, there's Cat. Yeah, kids her age are never quiet. Absolutely.
Cats do the lose cat.
Don't worry, Cat's in chat. You can't see Cat, so don't even bother today, Abs. It's always work in the evening, but I'd rather avoid it just because there are always squealing kids in there. Yeah, like our Chuck E. Cheese here in the United States. But Erin was never like that though. Erin was more on the quiet side. Abs is just her mouth constantly. It's like literally in a 24-hour day, the only time I get any peace and quiet at all in the day, I don't have to worry about interruptions. I don't have to worry about noise. Nothing is the hour before I go to work in the morning. I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I gotta leave for work. Usually by 6:30, 6:40. So of course, you get ready, eat breakfast, and all that stuff. That morning time, and then of course I'm down here, just working on videos and stuff like that. That's the only time where I don't have to worry about any interruptions. I don't have to worry about any noise. I don't have to worry about the ceiling coming down because they're bouncing. Somebody's bouncing off the walls up there, either the animals or the kids or something like that. It's like that hour and a half in the morning is the only time I have absolutely guaranteed to myself. All right, let's just go to turning point here. Yeah, I know. I don't blame you. Believe me, I don't blame you. Like, I love my kids, but you know what? There's just, you need a break. You need a break, and you never get one. There's no such thing anymore. And like I said, her mouth is constantly going. Like on the day, like some of the days I'm off. And like I'm not streaming, the days in between my streams or something like that or all that. It's like literally from the time she wakes up until the time she goes to bed, she's either talking or her mouth is going. Even when when she's playing, she's talking to herself. But then we'll tell her to go do something, and then it's like 2,000 questions. And it's the same thing again and again and again and again. It's like we've already gone over this literally 20 times. But it's the same thing. It's like we're still trying to get her finally potty trained. She's both her and her sister were monsters trying to get them potty trained. But she'll do it, but like she's right now, she'll do it when she wants to do it. But we'll tell her. We'll give her rewards if she goes potty. And if she tells us that she has to go, and we'll get her on and that kind of stuff. But it's like 20 questions. Like, oh, I have to tell you to get this. It's like, yes, you have to tell us to get this. But if I don't tell you, if you tell me, I don't get this. Right. So I have... So... If I tell you I can get this, right? It's like, yes, we've already gone over this.
The Romulan
like, oh my God.
launched a massive attack.
That's why I am so gray right now.
And took the planet. The Klingons took it back in the chaos after Shinzon's rebellion. This is the first time since then that they've allowed Romulans to be here. We should be careful. The Klingons aren't going to be in a great mood. Just having us here will be a reminder of what's happened. Zatan is waiting for us with the rest of the Romulan diplomats in the Hall of Conquest.
Oh, medical reasons. Yeah, I had some friends way back when who, same thing. It's like they just, stress was bad. And one of them even had, what was it? Epilepsy. Absolute epilepsy. So she couldn't have kids because it was just too dangerous. But yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, she's definitely an attention hog. Yeah, I mean, but most, all kids are that age, so I can understand she wants an attention hog, but it's not like I'm ignoring her, like, all day. It's like I get home from work, it's, hey, what's going, we relax, sit with her, just hang out for a bit before I start my stream, and then, I stream for an hour and a half, and that's it, and then just back upstairs, get dinner, hang out, watch TV, do whatever, go play, whatever it is, and it's like, just give me the hour and a half I have on this day. That's all I've got, an hour and a half to do a stream. Just let me have that, please. But I can't even get that. Yeah, it's absolutely, hogging for attention. Yep. All right, let's go meet with Zatan. Really? Somebody mentioned Romulan? Yes, indeed we have. Maybe this goes smoothly after all. Really? Damn, that's a big Gorn. Holy mackerel. Dude is huge. Ceremonial Batleth. Red, I'm assuming I can't get in here then, huh? Even though it leads to the same room I'm going to go into over here.
Wonder what it takes to be put in the Gallery of Honor.
I can imagine. So let's see here. Right, there's the door. There's the door. Alright, there's something over here. Yes, Romulans. Yes, they are one of the other villains. A little bit lesser known than the Klingons, I guess. But I guess when you think Star Trek villains, the first one that comes to your mind is Klingons. But they have been a major enemy since the original trilogy. Let me scan this real quick. Oh, wrong ones. Yeah, I was hitting the wrong arrows. But, yeah, the Romulans are actually related to Vulcans. They were, I forget how the lore goes exactly, but apparently... Ooh, I think I fell down. During the time that the Vulcans were going to start focusing on logic and that type of stuff, they're going to purge themselves of emotions. A sect of the Vulcan population said no, thank you, and just took off. They left the planet because they didn't want to go the logic route. So they became the Romulans. They eventually landed on a twin solar or a twin planet type system, because there was Romulus and then Remus. So there are Romulans and there are Remans, and sometimes I think the way the lore works, they fight each other too and that kind of thing. But that's sort of how the Romulans came about there, and they were featured in one of the original Star Trek episodes. Because early on, the Federation was also in a war with the Romulans, but at the time, they didn't know who they didn't know what the Romulans looked like. So it was set up to be in this episode of the original series. They see Romulans for the first time, and then they realize, oh wow, it looks just like Spock. And so it sets up sort of like a smaller arc to where, well, can we trust Spock now? Is Spock going to betray us to the Romulans? So that was sort of an underlying theme in the episode. Well, it's technically they don't call themselves that. That's essentially the Federation terminology, and the same thing with like sort of their ranks, like Centaurian. So they're I think sort of their military hierarchy follows the Romans, so that you got Centaurians and that kind of stuff. But I think that's all sort of from the Federation, from the human side of things. I'm pretty sure they have their own differing names for themselves. Now, how it turned up that, we called them Romulans and Remans, I don't know that far into it. Where do I have to go here? I only saw this part. I said, wow, that's a small conference center. We gotta go this way. Okay.
Chamber of Conquest. Let's hope one day the Klingons turn their attention to the Tal Shiar.
Yeah, in the modern lore now, the Tal Shiar is a sect of the Romulans that my group is sort of rebelling against. They are a more militaristic sort of type of group. They just want to dominate the entire Romulan race. Oh, an Orion. How about that? Anybody else we can talk to here? See, now I'm gonna have to run around and like talk to everybody. Oh, let me go over here because my goal is over there. Federation. So this is where all the feds are at. Oh, here. Oh, there's the Vulcan. Peace first, yeah. Yeah, see, reunification is sort of a concept that's originated, I think it originated, because the Tal Shiar originated with the Star Trek The Next Generation television show. And there's a whole subplot line and everything that goes on with this, but it was reunification is something that sort of started along those lines where, and Spock was a big proponent of that, of trying to reunite Vulcans and the Romulans. I guess we'll go over here and talk to him now. Oh, greet insult. Well, you know what? I have to go with the insult. Yeah, you think? So, yeah. Yeah, I was a fan of the original series. Yeah, I'm sort of a, Doctor Who fan, Star Trek fan, and Star Wars fan. Although not much of a Star Wars fan anymore. Last Jedi pretty much killed any desire for me to continue being a Star Wars fan. But yeah, I've always been a Star Trek fan, but I'm more of the old series and Next Generation. It took me a while, but the Next Generation grew on me. And then when they came out with, I think the next series they did was Deep Space Nine. I watched a lot of the Deep Space Nine, but that was sort of where I started. It's like, okay, it's I just started fading away from it a little bit there. And then when Enterprise came out with Scott Bakula, I kind of liked that series. I watched like the first season or two, and I kind of liked that series, even though, again, it started rewriting some of the lore and stuff. That's one of the reasons why I get into these long-term series and stuff like that, and then the longer you go, the more they rewrite the lore, and that's always annoyed me. And Star Trek lore has been as much of a mess, I think, over time that Star Wars lore was once George Lucas just started handing out licenses to anybody with who wanted to write a book or do a movie or do a TV special or anything like that. So I'm glad that Disney ended up nuking most of the lore of Star Wars and just said we're going to start kind of fresh. Until, of course, Last Jedi came around. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. But yeah, I've always been. I guess it's hard to say because I guess I've always been the bigger. I don't know, because I've always watched them equally. It's like this. I used to read every Star Trek book that was out. I used to have a whole bookshelf just with Star Trek books and novelizations back when they were being published basically almost on a weekly basis. Almost, it seemed like after they had Deep Space Nine come out and then Voyager, they just had a book in every single series. It's like, that's sort of where I started getting burned out too. It's like, enough is enough. I have no more room in the house for all these books. But I think my longest... I think if I had to pick one out of three, I would probably end up going with Doctor Who. I would probably have to say if I had to give up any of the three, or if I had to give up two out of the three and only keep one of the IPs that I would be a fan of, it would probably end up being Doctor Who. I think I'm probably a bigger Doctor Who fan than I am Star Trek and Star Wars. Alright, let's go talk to this guy here.
It's good to see a friendly face. The air here is a bit tense right now. I need to stay here and prepare for Empress Seela's arrival, which I'm sure will not be pleasant. Could you speak with the Klingon and Federation delegations? See what they're thinking. Get a feel for how the negotiations will go, and most importantly, try to convince them of our sincerity.
Well, about the war between the Federation and the Klingons. How will they both help us?
Both of them want to learn more about Romulan technology, and they're willing to do a great deal for us to acquire it. We will have to be careful not to get dragged into their war, however. We are already dealing with the Tal Shiar, and that is more than enough. I believe both of them see us as a potential resource. While I'm not terribly happy about that, it is a way to get them to assist us. And until we are established on a world of our own, we need their help.
I understand.
We're still working on an agreement, but an initial proposal is on the table. The Federation and Klingons will help us establish New Romulus, as long as they can set up embassies on the planet. They wish to use this as a chance to acquire Romulan technology and Romulan allies. We need assistance to create a new world. It's a give and take, one that will hopefully work.
Well, yeah, hopefully.
You can start by speaking with some of the delegates from the Klingon Empire and the Federation. Just because an initial proposal has been presented,
oh, I already
does not mean
have.
The conference is over. Far from it. Any information you can get me about what they're thinking will help when it comes time to present our case.
What do you think,
I think we
Tovan?
should do whatever we can to stop the Tal Shiar. If that means making an alliance with Starfleet or the Klingons, fine with me. I would be worried about us getting dragged into their war, but I expect that they're both more interested in our cloaking designs than our people. I say we go with whoever is most willing and able to help us against the Tal Shiar. That's all that really matters.
We must be careful not to let vengeance blind us in our attempts for freedom. In the meantime, I would ask you to speak with delegates from the Klingon Empire and the Federation.
Oh, okay, we've done that. But see, the Klingons have cloaking technology. They've had it since... Well, actually, I think they had it since the original trilogy, too, if I remember right. They had their ships cloaked, so why would they be interested in Romulan cloaking technology? I think the way it originally goes that the Romulans and Klingons traded cloaking technology. One got it from the other, if I'm not mistaken. So we gotta go down more that way. Okay. Yeah, I do have to admit that I have attended both a Star Trek convention and a Doctor Who convention. Both back in the 90s, if I recall correctly. I think the Star Trek convention was kind of local to me. If I remember right, it was in Trenton. And I do remember that Jonathan Frakes and Marina Sirtis were there, which was neat to be able to see them. And of course, they spoke about their time on the Next Generation. I think Next Generation was still going at that point. The Doctor Who one I actually attended while I was in college in Maryland. There was a convention in Baltimore that featured Tom Baker and Sophie Aldred. So that was cool.
Hall of Heroes.
Because Tom Baker is my favorite Doctor. Discreetly observe. Who? Who am I discreetly observing? The statue. Oh, okay.
I understand their stance, but still, there are issues. The would-be Romulan Republic is weak and fractured. How could an alliance benefit us?
Really? We'll just see about that. Oh, yeah. Lovely view out there. Alright, let's go over here and talk to the Gorn here.
Ah, one of the Tan's followers. Greetings. I am Ambassador Satas, representative for the Klingon Empire. I am curious, what exactly does your group have to offer the Klingons in an allegiance? The Tan is no warrior, and Klingon politics have little in common with Romulan machinations.
Let's see. Our survivors, we fight. I'll accept your challenge.
You have bravado, I'll give you that. That doesn't mean you are strong or trustworthy. Perhaps an alliance with your group would bolster our strength against the Federation. If you don't stab us in the back, that is. We shall see.
Very well. I figured the more aggressive stance would work with the Klingon Empire there, or at least be the better option. Just go over to talk to this guy here, the counselor.
Diplomacy makes for thirsty work. The Federation ambassador can't hold his teeth together for more than a minute. The Vulcan just stares daggers at everyone. Half my delegation are a breath away from ripping into the Starfleeters like rampaging togs, and we're all stuck in here with you backstabbing greenbloods.
Really?
Oh, did I offend you? Well, get used to it. We don't have a reason to trust you yet, and I don't know if we ever will.
Maybe I could help you with the thirst. Huh. Blood wine. Alright, where do I get the blood wine from? Oh, out there, okay.
Ah, blood wine. At least you have some manners. Nice to know that you all aren't as ill-bred as the stories say.
Watch your words, Klingon. No one talks to me like that.
Ah, there's some strength in you. I like that. Perhaps you would be a valuable ally. But just because you know when to bring a Klingon a drink does not mean we are friends. I'm keeping an eye on you and your kind.
Very well.
The Klingons don't seem too thrilled with the idea of being allies. Maybe we'll have better luck with the Federation.
Well, let's see what we can do. Yeah, back there. Alright, that's what I suspected. Bajoran? Is that a Bajoran? Oh yeah, it looks like she might be Bajoran. Oh, should I talk to... Alright, let's talk to the ambassador first.
One of our new potential allies. I am Jiro Sugihara, a representative of the Federation Diplomatic Corps. Let's talk, shall we? Yes, I'd love a chat. Now, please don't take the cool reactions of some of my colleagues as an indication of how the whole of the Federation feels. There is a history between our two governments. But I believe with some work, we can all come to a peaceful agreement. Don't you agree?
I was
Of course
hoping.
you do. Of course. Why else would you and other fine and forward-thinking Romulans, such as Datan, be present here at this conference?
Because we need some help against the Tal
I like to
Shiar.
think of all of us, Federation, Klingon, and Romulans alike, as engineers. We're building bridges to a newer and brighter future. We're architects, designing load-bearing structures upon which we might build vital cooperative efforts. But before we get to the window dressing, of course, you know where we must begin.
Yeah, well, we could
Why,
start
with
at
the foundations.
okay.
You knew that, of course. There's nothing we cannot achieve if we're able to continue to sit down and discuss our differences, and bit by bit, measure by measure, work through them and learn from one another. We must start fresh. So as one potential friend to another, I ask this entirely as a personal question. How do you feel about reunification? I know there are a lot of people in the Federation still opposed to it, but I am certain that if we simply sit down together and discuss the issue rationally, we can...
I like this one. Edge away cautiously. I wonder if I should just... Alright, does he say anything
We've all come
else?
to see that reunification is a wonderful idea, isn't it? Bringing long-lost brothers back together and mending hurts from so long ago. Really, that's what the Romulans and Vulcans are, don't you think? A family divided. It's a shame. I think of my daughter. She's a lovely girl. Takes after her mother in many respects. She's on Bajor now, but I love seeing her as much as possible. I couldn't imagine how dreadful being separated from her would be. But that's what Romulans and Vulcans must feel all the time.
Yeah, not really.
That's why I believe reunification should happen as soon as possible. Imagine all the wounds it would heal, the pain that would go away. That would only be the start. If Vulcans and Romulans could find peace, why not peace with the Klingons, the Hirogen? It would be a wake-up call to all races that peace, prosperity, and unity are all possible. Our Federation has its problems, but we've learned to live and work together. There's no reason we all can't do so.
Yes, I did. Excuse me. Thank you, Ambassador. Yes, he was very enthusiastic, wasn't he? Oh, good God. All right.
I know your kind too well to ever trust what you say. I will not be
Wow,
taken
you're
in
a
by
Vulcan?
your attempts to be disarming.
Kind as hunted and killed by Tal Shiar. I didn't mean to offend. I'll be on my way now. Let's go with this one. Oh, that's it? Well, that was the wrong one. I gotta report to Datan now. Well, I guess after the ambassador, I don't need to be talking too much further there.
Jolan True, what do you have to report? There's
It's
doubt
not good.
everywhere. We will have to be careful not to...
This conference is a farce.
Sela!
You're not trying to found a settlement. You're rebelling against your sovereign. You're stirring up dissent with your wild stories of mysterious aliens and colony attacks.
Wild stories?
Until now, I gave your little movement some leeway because I thought I could convince you to see the error of your ways. This ridiculous conference shows me I've been far too forgiving.
You! How could you?
Tovan! That's enough! You two! Please leave this to Khitomer and me.
Sealar. Now she has she originated from the Next Generation
If you ask
show.
me, the only thing worse than the Tal Shiar is the politician who lies for them. There should be no allegiance with such... Hold on. We're getting a message from the ship.
Uh-oh.
Picking up odd ships on sensors. Ships that match the one we scanned back when the colony was destroyed. Good. Now they'll have to deal with us, the Klingons, and the Federation.
Inform the Klingons? We have
The
uninvited
Klingon
guests.
command base has ordered us to remain in orbit and leave the defense of Khitomer to them. However, I'm certain that the singularity signature I'm detecting is the same ship that was in orbit of Viranot during the attack. This could be the person responsible for the destruction of the colony. Do we investigate, despite the Klingons' objections?
Yeah, damn right we do. Yeah, so yeah, Sela was the Romulan adversary in the Next Generation
I'm
for
picking up
a
multiple
lot of that
anomalies in
show's
the
time.
area, but the Klingons are still ignoring them. We should investigate them and be prepared for whatever happens. Keep an eye out for Klingon ships. If any hostiles appear, they'll show up too.
All right.
If we're lucky, they'll target the enemy and not us.
Well, who's the enemy? That's the question. Ooh, there's something over here. Let's scan this first. Let's see if I can get this one. Ooh. There we go.
The Alachi were hiding the Tal Shiar ship.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
This is a matter for the Klingon Empire!
Wow, I gotta swing around for torpedo range here.
Below 75%.
I am Gerard, son of Lursa, captain of the IKS Kang. You have proven yourself in battle against one of these ships. I will ensure that you will survive to prove yourself again. I was the first to uncover the alien Undine within the Klingon Empire. Now, I shall be the first to combat this new alien threat.
Agreed.
To battle!
Sending you the data. Oh, yes, that's right. We've got our plasma shockwave here charging up. Uh-oh.
Warning. Ship
Two of them. Just you wait. Yeah. I gotta make a dodge for it here.
Tal Shiar dogs! This is Klingon space!
Start getting some repairs going on here. Where's Epsilon at? Oh, this way. Okay. Oh, it's up there. There it is. Oh, there's another one over there too. Let's go over scan that one first. Give our hull enough time to be repaired here. Alright, here we go.
Why am I not surprised that you were the one who discovered us? I'm quite happy you did, though. Now I have a chance to rectify the mistakes of Gasco Station. Captain Gerard, you have no place in this fight between us. This is a Romulan affair.
Uh-oh. Gerard?
Colonel Hakiv, you came into sovereign Klingon territory with hostile intent. You brought these aliens into our space. Now, you have the unmitigated goal to try to give orders to a Klingon warrior? This is not a Romulan affair anymore, Colonel. You have insulted me, and you will pay the price.
Yes, never insult a Klingon,
I don't care
Hakiv.
if you have 100 Klingon ships. You will not stop me.
Well, we'll see about that.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Start with him. We got coming around his backside here. There we go. That was a risky maneuver while we were under fire, but it'll give us a quick break here. Try to swing around. Oh! Fire! 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 We gotta move here.
It's been a pleasure, Commander. But my work here is complete. I will deal with you another time.
Oh, he escaped. Of course he did.
You fought well. My people will learn.
Yeah, pew pew pew.
Attack on my vessel. That I can promise you. I will also tell them of your abilities in battle. However, Hakif did not die, so I cannot rule out the possibility that this was all a Romulan trick. My ship will continue to patrol the area. You should return to the conference.
Thank you, Captain.
Akiv beamed something down to the surface before he warped. I think? Yes. We're getting confirmation. He beamed explosives down to Khitomer.
Of course he did.
We've got to get down there and disarm them before anyone finds out. Even a hint of a problem like this, and the conference will be shut down. We'll lose our best chance for colonization.
All right, let's do it.
What is your status? I'm in the Hall of Heroes now, and things are underway. Did you handle the situation with the Ilachi?
Yes.
This is not good.
Nope.
It will be too easy for any disturbance to be blamed on us, and Hakiv knows it. I'll start searching the Hall of Heroes. Contact me once you've found all of the explosives on your end. I'll do my best to discreetly look for anything amiss over here.
Well, I have a feeling this is
Make
not
sure
going
the
to end
Klingons
well.
do not find the bombs first. If they do, there's a good chance we'll be seeing one another soon in a jail cell.
I'll handle it. Oh, there's one. We gotta get a move on here. Oh, Jesus, he's sitting on the bomb. Oh, it's him.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Oops, wrong one.
The Tal Shiar had spies here the entire time.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Apparently he did.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Hopefully that's all of them.
Did you get the explosives? Good. That's a relief. I found a bomb near one of the statues in the back of the hall. I should be able to confirm that these devices were made by the Tal Shiar once the conference is over. It will be more proof that they cannot be trusted. Why don't you come inside the conference? The Klingons are about to speak. It should be interesting to hear what they have to say.
Indeed. All right, we're on our way.
In conclusion, think about how many times we've been fooled by Romulans. Sela already sent the Tal Shiar to attack us here. Who is to say Deton is not part of her plan? We must not allow this alliance to happen.
Hakiv!
Treacherous Greenblood!
Stay back!
What do you think you're doing? What? What are you?
Remember this.
He done blued himself up.
He gave his life. For me. For a Klingon.
What was Temer thinking? Wow. He's just a blotch on the carpet now.
Temer's death will not be in vain. Now we have the opportunity to secure our future. The Federation looks favorably upon our endeavors, but it will take time for them to commit. Now Khitomer has shown the Klingons that there is honor and nobility among us. We may not have gotten what we wanted today, but I foresee a day where we will build a home and a life on New Romulus. The next step must be yours. Both Starfleet and the Klingon Defense Force have agreed to take Romulans into their forces. I'd like you to be the first.
Really?
You will be our eyes, ears, and hands in their fleets. More importantly, you will be our voice. Where you serve is your choice. But wherever you go, always remember that you are Romulans.
So this is like a Pandarian in World of Warcraft. We have to choose either Alliance or Horde now. What if I don't want to choose?
Speak with the representatives of the Federation and the Klingon Empire. Then take some time to think it over. When you are ready, speak with Subcommander Nadell back on the flotilla.
Very well. So now I have to choose whether I'm going to go into the Federation or go
will be remembered.
The route of
personally, I have never liked
the Klingon Empire.
But we of the Diplomatic Corps are always committed to trying to find peaceful solutions first. But we can help you in your fight to bring justice to the Tal Shiar if you accept our assistance. We know you have much to do to build a new homeworld and free your people. The Federation wants to be your ally in everything.
I appreciate that you weren't as long-winded this time.
Khitomer died with honor. When my time comes, I hope I can do the same. His sacrifice showed me that we have a common enemy. The blood in your veins may be green, but you fight for your people with the courage of a Klingon. I would be proud to give my aid to you and Deton. We will hunt the Tal Shiar like the dogs they are.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Khitomer gave his life so that we would be understood by the others. I know I won't forget this. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to take down the Tal Shiar, so I'm with you on this, no matter what. The ship is awaiting our return whenever you're ready. We need to report to Subcommander Nadell and let her know everything that's happened.
All right, well, I don't think there's anything more for me to do here, so let's beam up. So now we have to choose Federation or Klingon. Now that's the question. All right, so let's see. Do I have to complete this one in order to do... So I have to choose a side, turn it in. Hold down X and choose Transwarp to New Romulus. So we still have these things to do, huh? Oh, that's right, we're on Khitomer. We're not near New Romulus anymore, are we? Well, we're going to have to decide what we want to do in that case. Oh, there's New Romulus system. All right. Okay. Let me bookmark this. Yep, bookmark this just in case. Because we don't have enough time to choose today, but we will figure it out for certain. So I gotta decide, do I want to go Klingon or do I want to go Federation? That's the question. I see you, Doodle Dog. Did you get locked down here again, Doodle Dog? So I'd like to be able to beam down to the system now, but we'll see. Guess I can't yet, huh? Oh, there's a doodle. Hello, the doodle. Hello, the doodle. Oh, you're such a doodle. Yeah, so it's not going to, yeah, I can't beam down anywhere yet, huh? Alright, well, we have to think now. Secrets. Proceed with caution. We got secrets and escalation now. Episode Secrets from the Ashes. See, this only has the Romulan. So Age of Discovery is secrets there. And escalation. What's escalation? The Delta Quadrant. It might be interesting to go do that since we just finished the conference. That would go in line, huh? So we've done the Age of Discovery stuff on our Federation. So I don't want to decide it. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Well, that'll have to be for the next time we pop into our Romulan anyway. So let's go ahead. We'll go do the Delta escalation in the Delta Quadrant. Why not? That sounds like that'll be fun. So let's go ahead and transwarp there anyway. So that way I remember to pick up from there. I can't transwarp? No? Okay. So where are we going then? Oh, right there. Okay. Or are we? No. Well, where's the turret system then? What are we doing in the turret system? Delta Volanus. That's secrets. I guess this is it here. Does it have me going there? I guess that's where I'm going then. Ah, okay, good. So there we go. It's going to get me there. Oh, so we're going to... Oh, so we travel via the... that's the Dyson sphere? Okay, if you say so. Oh, there's a deep space encounter. I don't think I can do those yet. Oh, no, I am level 10. I might be able to do those. Alright, anyway, well, that'll have to be for next time. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. As always, a pleasure, Kat. Thank you for joining me today. Much appreciated. Unfortunately, a shorter stream today. I got traffic was brutal getting home today, so I lost some time with that. But hey, we'll be back again next week with some more Star Trek Online. We'll be back tomorrow night for some Guild Wars. Unfortunately, a little bit too late for you, Kat, but yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to stream until the evening time. Some Guild Wars there. And, of course, our full schedule for the remainder of the week is down below the live stream window. Thanks for watching, everyone. I am BJ Weiler. Much, much appreciated everybody joining me today. Be sure to check out all the great links we have down below the live stream window. And if you are watching this as a highlight or rerun on Twitch or an upload on YouTube, check the video description for all them great links. And we'll have some more fun in Star Trek Online. Again, next Wednesday, every Wednesday, at least we try to do every Wednesday, Star Trek Online action. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I am BJ Weiler. Until next time, I will see you in game.